And we're live. We're called meeting to order at 7:02. Mary, can you take roll call, please?
Yes, Mary Barraza here, Nancy Mickle here, Denise Routson
Here.
Taylor Arnold
Here.
John Hunt
Here.
Courtney Hurt here, board members absent, Kelly Froge. Say that.
Yes.
You got it.
Okay. Has everyone had a chance to look over the minutes?
Yes.
Briefly, yes.
Perfect. I motion to accept the minutes.
Okay.
Second.
Do we have a second?
Courtney.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
She's not here.
All in favor to accept the minutes as written?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Kayla?
Aye.
Okay. 6-0. Okay. All right, so the financial report. Last month we had $3,420 in our account. We paid $92 for liability insurance for the exercise classes,
Okay.
and that left $33.28. Kelly put in her $20 for board member status, and then we're up to $33.48. So we ended the month, or ended it with $3,348. Moving on to the next business, is the unfinished business, euchre tournament, where we stand, Mary.
So if you guys look, this is not the final draft, but this is what I tried to put my thoughts into a flyer. So it's gonna look like that. Read it over, and I don't want to say anything. I want to know if you guys can interpret, if it's clear how I would run this. So read the step 1, 2, and 3 and kind of give me an idea. Specifically, John, because you haven't heard me talk about it yet.
Right. And euchre I am no good at, so I don't know.
That's all right.
You can still join.
Read it and see if it makes
I
sense.
had to
This
have,
is
I had to
someone
have
to
Denise
beat.
explain it to me, I'll tell you the truth.
But you did still
Yeah,
have to have
I
Denise
had to have
explain.
Denise
Okay,
explain it, yeah.
all right, so I'll need to know.
Because I wasn't sure.
How to fix it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, John, you read it next.
Well, okay. Okay. What date you looking
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's
all that's
it's sometime in
Oh, okay.
April.
But what
We're
I'm-
looking at, we have to find the venue first, and
Oh.
we're working on that. So that's why we don't have the date yet,
at? Okay.
but it'll
Problem
be
is it's
sometime in
a-
April.
The
Okay.
flyer usually goes on like a Facebook. So I try to make it to one page, and I think I can get it there.
Mhm.
I just need to kind of know what didn't flow in terms of your when you read it. What didn't make sense, I guess.
Okay,
Just be
so I
honest.
said,
they
how
won't
many
have me.
people are you talking about having a euchre tournament in your house? You know, and then
I
how
think
would
that's
you?
okay. Good. So that,
That was-
I need to clarify.
Yeah, and
it's
that was
really
my
I
thing.
left it out because it's whatever they want. It's whatever they want for a tournament. They just have to produce winners. So how would I say that?
So are you using like the top 2 winners of the whole, however many people?
For
like,
each,
if there's 12
okay.
people that come to your house and play, are you just gonna take 2 people?
Yeah,
The top 2 people that win the
Mhm,
most
the
games
partner.
or something, or
yeah, the partners that win. That's
you may have to pay all night to get somebody that, you know?
Well, and I don't know. I mean, I would not host a large tournament in my house
Yeah,
because
well,
it's too small.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like most people are going to have maybe 8 people in their friend group that's playing.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe.
If you can host
Yeah.
larger than that, that's awesome.
yeah.
But you think I need to be more specific when I say host your family or friends you for tournament in the comfort of your home? It should say,
It needs to come out somehow and say then the top 2.
So
Right.
report the top 2 winners.
of your
Yeah, the
tournament.
top 2
Yeah,
winners of your tournament would be.
If we get too specific of like, hey, you can only have
Right.
so many people in your tournament at their house, then that might turn away big families. Like,
Right.
I'm gathering.
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah, true.
If they want to spend all weekend playing a tournament,
I don't care what they do.
You know what I mean?
I mean, really, if you're not gonna have it until April or May or whatever, they could maybe start in February and have it once a week
Exactly.
or
That's
whatever.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However kind they want
My-
it, I guess, to do their own, yeah.
My thought is have a cutoff date. They have to report by.
Okay, bye.
Or you're going to be getting people scrambling last minute. You know what
Just
I mean?
report your top 2
By
By
March
this
players
31st.
by this date.
By March 31st.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whenever I would give yourself like a week or 2 in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or maybe I'll say report the winning partner The winning
Partners,
partners,
the
the winning partner pay.
If you still only want 2 people.
Right, it's a part, like, that's the thing in euchre is it's your partner, you and your partner are winning.
Right.
So,
Or you could even
Support
say
the-
your top 2 players.
Okay.
So they can
But I
decide. You
think
know
that
what I
works
mean?
better because some
Yeah.
Top
people
2
think it's a
players.
top table if they do more than,
Mhm.
Right.
okay,
one
and
table.
then by a certain date,
Mhm.
okay, and then compete. Does that part make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it all makes sense. But I also listened to you describe it.
I know, so I'll keep, I'm gonna keep, I asked my office, I didn't explain anything to them and they felt like they could follow it, but I'm gonna keep asking people before I post
You
it.
could even put so people are like, well, when should we do this? Literally anytime.
Yeah, okay,
You know what I mean?
anytime between,
Yeah.
Blank and blank. Yeah. Anytime between
Between
when you're
now,
seeing this
now
and
and
the
the
due
end
date.
of, the end of March,
Mm-hmm.
like gives you 2
Okay.
months
okay.
for everyone works to get it.
And then I just have to come up with a, location and time and date,
Yes.
so
Were we
any
still thinking down?
VFW is my
Yeah,
main thought.
That's what we're,
So I've been
I tried to,
contacting
I
them.
reached out to both Jerry Badgley and Ben today, and I did not hear back from
That's
either one
okay.
of them. So I'm not sure that I had Ben's correct number, so I need to
And then time and date.
get
and
that
I'll-
figured out.
So
So,
that will be sometime, I think, in April.
yeah, we hope we can get that. So,
Okay,
okay. And then
thank
the
you.
other thing under the proceeds, that one, how does everyone feel about that? Because,
That's the one that was just the first 20% goes to winner's choice of donation.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
yeah,
What does that mean?
Okay, so yeah, Denise was saying, and I can get rid of that. My thought was, would people come if they like felt invested to get if you play, you're playing for what you care about. So it's like, I'm playing to try to get money for the wrestling team.
but at the same time, this is a fundraiser for us.
It is,
so-
it is. And so I was trying to,
So-
I was just trying to think like, would more people come that way? But I don't know if they will. So if you guys want to get rid of that for that first, especially for the first year, just proceeds go to us.
Yeah.
And then probably still 20% has to go, like 20 and 80, don't you
I wonder
think?
if you could give like a prize to the people that win. Like it could just even be something small.
Mhm.
You
Instead
know
of
what I
money,
mean?
Instead of like the.
I mean, you
cash.
could even give cash back to the
Yeah.
people that
If
win.
the buy-in's
Yeah.
50, the 20% I think would be enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 2080.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just do a medal or something.
Yeah. and
Oh,
that's
I see.
I think that's cheap.
No, you're
If
okay.
it's something we want to
Yeah.
continue, we could do like
Right.
a medal or a
Oh, yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
to do a trophy because then my thought is like, how cool is it if
Hardly
you get
anybody
the
does trophies
townwide
anymore. They do
trophy?
medals almost
I
everywhere.
know, that's
We used to do
true.
trophies all the time, now it's all medals.
But if you're planning on keeping it year after
Because I could do
year, that would make
plaques. I
sense.
could make it big enough where we could do plaques and then
Yeah.
your family's name or your friends group names on that plaque.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think that's cool. No, I think 20% goes to winners, 80% to the cause.
Okay.
I mean, heck, if we get a lot of people, that 20% could be a decent amount
I
of
was
money.
thinking that.
Right.
You know, so that hopefully the more people we get, the higher they win and we win.
And we need to find out how many tables they have down there so we know how many we can
I
host.
know. And I think that's
So-
I have to visualize how long a euchre tournament is because I can't have 12 tables and then that lasts for
What's
20
that door
hours,
right
you
there?
know? So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to kind of figure that one out.
There's no words.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know you had said maybe max 24 people, and I'm thinking that's true. That'd be 12 people, or sorry, 12
12
partners,
tournaments.
which would be 6 tables, I think.
I think we could do more than 6 tables. There's more than 6 down there. I think.
But I think it's a time thing because if
Yeah.
I have to make the bracket, so if you do like single elimination,
Yeah.
how long is each euchre? Each euchre game is about an hour. Think about that.
No,
I don't
no,
think so.
no,
45 minutes at least. to
no.
get through
It's not an
10.
hour.
Oh, then I just
Some
we
go
just
very-
talked too much in our euchre game.
Yeah.
The some go very fast.
Okay.
Because that, it depends on how serious you are, and the more serious you are, the faster it goes because
That's
you get
true.
moving.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
And maybe with people who are good, it'll go faster. Okay. Well, so anyways, I think that's all I got for this far. Do you guys
Okay.
like this? Do you want me to try to go run with this?
I love this.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
love it. I
it
think
was
that's
good,
really
and I
good.
think the big picture of the cards right there.
Is that good?
Right.
High
It's
appealing?
Card, yeah.
Okay.
The cards.
Okay,
People
Mary,
love cards.
any update on the exercise classes? I know you said there was quite a few at the last one.
Yeah. 13 there. I think more people are wanting to come. I don't think I have any.
I had some people kind of interested in it, but they were afraid. I mean, when we went out, we're working on the school, the store.
Oh, yeah.
The stuff was on the board what they were doing, and people are like, "No, I don't think I'm going to be doing that." So, but don't they have a low too?
Oh, they,
Does
yeah.
it look like real cardio? And they're like,
That's fair.
"Yeah." couple people that were there, they were like,
I
they
don't
were
know,
older
Taylor can
people.
probably comment to that. She was saying some people were nervous about how intense it might be.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't been to Bacon's. I know
Yeah.
hers is probably more like hit style, so she's gonna do like Tabata. So what you saw on the wall, they probably do those exercises 4 times for so amount of time.
uh-huh.
But she should be giving modifications, so it should be available like open for everyone.
And
Mine
I've
is more
seen-
to like the music, and we do modifications for everything. So if I have someone doing a jumping jack, I can they do side steps if they want side
Yeah.
steps. All levels. I had all levels on Wednesday, and everyone did really well.
Yeah.
We did really good.
Do you feel like even elderly people?
Probably a little much for elderly. Like 70 and up, just because I go to the music, and so if they're not used to working out, if they're used to working out, totally. But if they're not used to moving, then balance can be an issue.
Okay.
I noted in the 6 a.m. class, like one person got a little fatigued and she just started walking laps
Yeah.
instead. And so definitely the 6 a.m. class is small enough that we have half the gym to walk laps in.
Mhm.
I think, the other update is that the school wants us now to enter on the elementary side. They want kids to be dropped off at the auditorium side and then drive to the elementary side to limit the hallway traffic because they couldn't monitor it as well. I'm going to post that. I think it's going to take a couple weeks to catch on because we've been advertising auditorium side like crazy. But I think we can get there. And I don't think that's a big deal. So,
All right. Valentine's fundraiser, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it unless we're still wanting to do like the babysitting side of it. But I don't think, because we haven't heard back from Candy or anything. And as far as the flowers, we would have had to have our order in last week.
Yeah,
So there's no way
that's a
that
bummer.
that's gonna be a thing unless we still think we can do the babysitting.
I
or if
don't
we just
think a
wanna wait
date
to
night
do
is
it.
a bad idea. I don't know.
We
how
could always
open-
do a date night later. It doesn't have to be Valentine's. I mean, it just happens to be the biggest
yeah.
night for couples to go out, but
What is Valentine's Day on this
That's a
year?
Saturday.
it's a Saturday, so it would have been perfect.
Perfect,
Yeah.
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 The babysitting thing would probably still be good.
Hold on. Let me see if that's a night when I have all of my kids.
Who are we gonna have to babysit if we get that far?
That's the bad thing. I didn't work on that school. Because our only ideas were like NHS members.
Okay, so let's postpone that one until next year for Valentine's Day next year, and we'll we'll get on it a lot earlier than like a month before,
Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
it's too hard to plan fundraisers a month before.
Yeah.
we
Yeah, I
want
just don't know
advertisement.
where, we would have to figure out where we were doing it, and I still feel like the elementary school or down at the VFW, somewhere like that would be where we have to go.
right,
you know.
because it has to be big enough to hold everybody.
Safely, yeah. Yeah.
And I think I don't want to abuse kind of using the school too much,
Agreed.
just
Right.
because we've really just kind of started that relationship, and
Mhm.
I want to broach that carefully.
Yeah, I
Right.
feel like if we get a year under our belt doing this workout class, and then next year, I mean, we can just slowly add things on working together as a team, you know what I mean? And
Right.
then that can just kind of be on their radar and ours all at the same time.
One of the things that I would like to see within like 6 months or so, as far as exercise, I would like to see a class geared towards seniors.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And
That's what I was
and
thinking, Taylor
Seniors and
was.
disabled.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because I think that's where we need to get people in more.
Is it, I know you used to lifeguard. Would it be a possibility to do like a workout in the water type of class?
I mean, yeah, that could go over well. Is that open during family night?
The pool is
Yeah,
open during family
But
night,
it's taken, I'm sure, by people just
Yes,
free
swimming,
swim.
free swim.
Mhm.
I think that could go over well.
I feel like maybe, please, anyone speak up, maybe seniors would be more into like a
Didn't they
pool.
used to have one
I think so.
in the mornings? It seemed like, because I know Myrna used to talk about it. I think they used to have one in the mornings at,
Yeah, I think
they
they
remember
did.
that too. They did have one in the morning, aqua,
Oh, really?
a class, exercise
The
class,
only time
yeah.
I've ever taught it or had people come would be, like at the country club, we used to have it in the mornings and the evenings.
That's what I remember was
No,
country
I don't
club.
know
they made it one.
And that might be a nice
I think so.
summer task. We couldn't get in. The problem with the school is we couldn't get insurance at the time to cover the pool. The broker couldn't find any insurance for us
Oh, I
that
see.
would cover that. So we couldn't do exercises in the pool this year, nor did I have
Right.
any lifeguards or instructors.
Mhm,
But I know the YMCA said he might have some contacts for us to get pool
Right.
insurance.
Right.
So if we're serious about that, we can approach that. But I think maybe that ship has sailed for the winter.
Yeah, no,
Maybe.
something to talk about
Right.
though, at
Yeah.
least, because
Yeah.
I do think
The
it's got
summer,
potential.
especially
Yeah.
the country club. That's a new connection we can make. Maybe
Yeah.
Agree.
maybe
Yes.
we can ask them or Williams Sport, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit
Just
of
on
time
the
for the
radar.
summer. Yes. Okay, grants. I talked to Dale White today.
Okay.
I've been racking my brain for two reasons. One, if you look at the very back page of our packet, I've got a breakdown of what we've paid in liability insurance for the year. So we paid $1,335 for everything that we've done.
Okay.
And we've had some discounts there because he's really been good to us.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, and the fact that we need to come up with anywhere from $28,000 to $30,000 for the feasibility grant that the Y wants us to do to decide whether or not they're going to invest in Attica, I think that we need to be looking at as many grant possibilities as possible. So I talked to him, and he said that we would have to file for a large-scale legacy grant. But there is a letter of intent, and I've got the paperwork in here. We have to do a letter of inquiry that is due by February 15th. And then this gives the information. She had to go online and actually fill out everything for the grant.
Right,
And I've already set up the site for it,
okay, yeah.
for us. So, and that's everything that it's gonna ask. So we're gonna have to go through this. I'm thinking next, take this home, look over it, make any notes, and then our next meeting, we're gonna go through this very quickly because we have to have this filed by April.
Did he seem to think that that was something that they would look at?
Yes.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
because
Yes, because I talked to him about
Okay.
I said, he
Yeah.
says, I can't make any decisions because the board does
Right.
that. However, it is something that you could put in for. He says, if you know you're gonna have several things that's gonna be due coming up,
Yeah,
he said, lump it together because it looks better if you do it all together versus a bunch of little grants.
right,
So,
because I know I've done a lot of, small capitals and
Uh-huh.
for the arts and culture, so I didn't
Yeah.
know.
so this one, he said that we can apply for it, but we need to get our letter in by February 15th. So any ideas that anyone has or anything, let me know because we'll get that in.
So the letter of intent by the 15th of February.
Yes.
So for the why, all we need to get started is, please say the name of it again.
Feasibility study.
Thank you.
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
So
Feasibility.
after that, is there anything else that they were needing straight away that we
We
can
don't
link
know.
into
That's
this?
the first step.
We
So
have to get
could we
past that
reach out
step.
to
we have to
them?
get past that step before we can do
That shows
anything
that we're
else.
really interested.
Yeah,
we
it
really-
does.
that
So
shows that
what
we
I'm
really
saying
have a-
is, instead of
Anything else at the Y.
lump anything in to this.
Right.
So maybe someone reach out to, obviously one of you two, sorry to put that on you guys, but someone reach out to them and say, hey, we're applying for this grant. If it comes through, like if we get it, is there anything else that you guys would need shortly after that? Because we're gonna add it onto this grant.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Okay, so we'll take care of that.
I
Mary, do
think
you
I
want?
have a conversation with him this week. I can ask.
Yeah.
So that's you know, I'll write the grant.
Yes.
So you want to just focus on the foundation right now?
Right now, yes, because
For the
we have to
feasibility.
do that feasibility.
Okay.
We have to get that done because without that, we
Sure.
can't really move forward. They're gonna be a really good partner to
Right,
us.
that's what you
If we
said.
can get,
All I need out of you here soon so I can look at this, give me all the information you got since I've
okay,
been busy. Show me what all the ugly and all the good stuff about the feasibility study and
Not a problem.
everything. So that I can start doing my homework about writing this up.
I'm still looking for, I've talked to a couple people in the city and we're trying to find, Rod Bannon had during our countywide comprehensive meeting, in February of 24, he had a photo on the wall of all of the additions that are being planned for Attica area. And so far, no one seems to be able to find that anywhere. So I took a photo of it. So I've got to start digging because I've got like 30,000 photos right now on my phone.
Yeah.
So, but I can't find it right now, but if I can get that found, that will help with everything too. Cause I've got all the other paperwork. I've got the comprehensive plan for the county. Atticus hasn't been updated since 2019 or
It was like
14.
17.
14. I don't know.
I think
It
it's
hasn't been
17.
updated in a long time.
Yeah.
So it's gonna need to be updated. I don't know if they're gonna look at that anytime soon. But we're working on that. And then I've already asked Larry to add us to the agenda for February for city council, because I want to get moving on purchasing the property up there for the pool, for the simple fact that we can't really apply for any grants until we own the
Right.
property.
That's what I
We
wondered.
don't qualify until
Right,
we own
once
it.
we
Right.
do.
Once we do, then we have all kinds.
And they're
Yeah.
not wanting
I've
us to pay like anything, correct?
Huh?
We're not paying like anything for
We're
that.
we're not gonna pay much at all, no.
Okay.
We might have to pay for the survey, they haven't
Zoning,
decided on that
Oh, yeah,
yet.
survey.
So the survey, I don't know how much they charge
Once
for
we own
surveys.
that, I've already got all kinds of different.
Oh, I know, I've got,
Bookmarked
yeah.
and, yeah.
I've got like 16
Let's
of them
get
right
through,
now,
yeah,
so let's
get
get
through
this,
help me
the
with
feasibility, and then get
So
the
I'm sure it's
property
in-
bought.
I'm sure it's in there, I'm sorry.
Well, can we add, okay, so going back to this grant, can we add the survey fees onto this?
I could call the city and find out how much I paid for
Yeah,
it.
I
and
think
add
we
that.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I know 15th letter of intent. Are you writing that or do you want me to?
The what?
The letter of intent. You want to write it? You want
I
me
could
to?
write it, or you could do it, either one. Why don't we do it
Yeah.
together?
Let's do it together.
Let's do it together.
And then I'm sure it's in here. What date do we need? Has it got a date when this grant has to be?
April, I'll get you the date. It's April, I believe it's April, I want to say April 13th, because it was an odd day, I think.
Well, then we better roll.
Yeah, we have to roll fast.
Okay.
And then they make decisions and they'll be granted by June.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Because I've only got like 4 grants out right
And then the question is, who do we hire for the feasibility study? So, but I think the Y has
They
people
do
that
coordinate that, I think.
they
Yeah.
coordinate for that, so.
Okay, that's another good question to ask, how much that's gonna cost.
No, that's a whole pot, that's a whole
Okay,
thing.
so,
Yeah.
okay,
That's-
great.
The
I'm
whole
like,
thing is
wait.
anywhere from what was it, $28,000 to $30,000?
Depending on who we go through and whatnot, I'm assuming, okay.
So that's what we were told it would run.
I
so.
thought that was just like the initiation, like.
No,
they
that's the
were gonna pay
whole,
for it
that's
and
the
pay
whole
for it.
feasibility
Okay,
study.
good.
No, that's the whole thing. And the thing that will be good for that is that feasibility study can help with the city too. So,
And you
that-
don't think the city will put any money?
Oh, no.
towards that? They
no,
still,
they don't have the money to put in there.
even if they're planning on updating the 2017.
They will have to do that eventually, but I don't think that's even on the plan for this year.
I didn't know how, that was a question I had for Paul, is how much does this feasibility study overlap with what the city would want to redo? And if it's a lot of overlap,
I
is that where
agree,
it's a
then at least
partnership?
look into it, yeah.
But, I know they're not.
I think that the studies, first of all, what they need to do is feasibility study. They have to do more of what is the future, the next 5 years, 10 years in the future.
Mhm.
Kind of like what the park board's doing, their 5-year
Mhm.
plan. That's kind of what
The
the city needs to do,
Okay.
needs to update. So, but it's not necessarily a feasibility study per se. So,
Okay.
where ours definitely is. So.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
does anyone have anything else for old business that we need to go over?
I put some of that in new business.
Do what?
I put the grant in new business, sorry.
That's fine, not a problem. That's fine. I just put it under old just for simple fact that it's
A grant.
a grant. Yeah, we've been discussing grants a lot.
Forever.
I know.
Okay,
Is there a grant you're waiting to hear back from?
not yet.
No, it's still being worked on.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't submitted. Luckily, it doesn't have a submission date, so
What's
it's,
that?
it was the Ben and Jerry's grant.
I was wondering, we hadn't talked about that lately.
That was also one we could use for the feasibility. So we'll kind of see which one is gonna be better. But in general, the Ben and Jerry's would just be one that we can use to kind of help this organization.
Honestly, we may need that.
I think we'll do both. And so
We may need that for something else. I'm going to talk to you about
And then
that.
don't forget, then also, once we own that and things, the SIA Foundation will be a good one.
Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
I love
They
them.
do.
They
Yeah,
do.
My
that's,
husband
they
works
do
there.
on
He
this,
came home with that today.
oh, really?
Yeah, and then
We-
I was told
yeah.
today to get a hold of North Central Health Services.
Yes, yes.
Because the city doesn't qualify for them, but because we're our own entity and we're a
Yes.
501c3, that we would qualify. So
And that's varying amounts of money? or-
Yeah,
yes.
we we qualify
But
for the.
once again,
yeah.
we have to own the pool before we can apply
Right.
for it.
I am still so bummed. Random thought. So you weren't here when we had this whole conversation. I had initially said that it would be a good idea to get the concession area up and running, so we could at least use that, like when they have pickleball tournaments and stuff, to have some sort of money coming in. And
Right.
it's, I mean, think
But
NHS
here-
kids,
okay.
they could volunteer time there. But then I
Hold
don't know
that
why
thought.
that fell through.
Hold that thought because we're gonna come to that. Trust me, we're gonna come to that. Okay? Okay, so next business is fishing tournament. Okay? I've been doing the research and I don't know. I've been trying to get hold of DNR. I've been on hold for over an hour and a half
Ugh.
today.
Mm.
I've been on the hold for over
Not
an hour
surprised.
another day. They're just ridiculous to get a hold
Yeah.
of. But I've been trying to get hold of them because I need to find out whether or not we can legally have one on the Wabash, because everything I'm finding is saying lakes. It gives a list of lakes.
They have tournaments all the time down there.
But
All
is
the
it
time.
legal? Is it a legal tournament?
I would assume
I
it
wouldn't
is.
know.
Because of us being a nonprofit, we have to follow all the legal channels.
Okay.
I put it on our Google Drive, so if you want to check out this ridiculous 33-page book
Great.
on fishing tournaments and regulations, it's there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just all the rules. And I'll be honest, I know nothing about fishing other than you take a rod and you
Oh,
throw
no,
it
I
out.
love
That's all
fishing.
I know.
Oh man, take
I'm
this
a
one, run with
fishing
it then.
Okay, so
Yeah,
if you
I
guys
would
want to
love
look
a
over
fishing tournament.
Okay, so if you guys want to look over this
Love
and
it.
tell me what you figure out with this, and then that way we can move forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did find where you can apply for to have the tournament,
The permit.
but it takes quite a bit to do it. So we need to figure out what day we want to do it and if we can even do it, because like I said, I don't know if we can legally do it on the Wabash. And honestly, here's what I want to if we do it, the Wabash is full of these, what are they called?
Asian carp.
Asian carps that they want to get rid of. So we're going to have a contest as to who can actually get the most from that river and the biggest. Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, why
At
not?
night, if you go night fishing, I'm sure you
Yeah.
see people out there with huge lights just looking for
Right.
them and shooting them down.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
They're very invasive.
Oh,
yeah. And
Yeah.
they jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really cool to see. But
Yeah. So anyway, that way we can get rid of the invasive species in the area. And one thing if we can get this going, we'd also qualify for a Blue Wave grant.
yes,
So that's what
maybe the police department would have an idea. I mean, I know people on the police, they know that those tournaments go on downtown. So surely they would know if it's legal or not.
But the
Or if they're
DNR
just
are the
turning
ones
a
that are
blind eye.
the actual police
Yeah.
that
Right.
take care of that. I mean, they
It's no
don't.
different
I
'cause
don't
they're
know that they
federal.
have
Right.
the jurisdiction to. I mean, they probably do to ticket them, but the DNR is the ones that are actually in
Mhm.
charge.
In charge of the water.
But she's
Yeah.
saying if they have the
Just the
jurisdiction to
knowledge.
ticket them,
Right.
they might have just the knowledge to answer your DNR question.
That's what I'm saying.
Or they may be able to
Yeah.
put me in contact with someone in the
a
DNR instead
better
of
phone
their,
number.
Yeah. Okay, I will check on that. Okay. Next order of business, line dancing classes with Nancy. Do you want to go with this and tell us what you want to do and see if we can get this passed?
I can offer line dancing. I've been teaching line dance in Lafayette for the last 28 years. So we can do beginner line dancing,
Okay.
get people started. And then if we have interest to do more advanced, we can do,
Okay.
more advanced line dancing. So I could do either one.
And what are we looking at? Okay, we were talking earlier today. Is it possible for them to use gym shoes or socks to do the line dancing then? Because where we're thinking of, they're concerned about their floors being scuffed.
Where are you talking about? Is it in a gym or something or?
I just posed the question to the school, could we add a third workout class, be line dancing? Could the I'm scared about the gym because I really don't want to nick that up.
Oh,
And I didn't know if boots
you don't wear
are going
boots.
to.
You don't wear
Okay.
boots to line dance. That's
Okay,
just
I
an
wasn't
old-
sure if it's
That's
like
an old myth. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't do that anymore. No, we don't line dance. in boots.
But
So
it's hard to dance in tennis shoes though.
I dance in tennis shoes every week.
Is that what
Okay,
most people
okay,
come
okay.
to, is tennis shoes?
I wear
Okay.
tennis shoes,
So,
yeah.
so do you foresee it damaging the gym at all?
So they
As
worry
long as
about,
they
like,
wear a soft soled shoe, they will not damage.
Okay.
damage
Okay,
the
soft
gym bar.
shoes
A
will
soft-soled
require,
shoe.
okay.
Yeah.
And how much will that be the same price as our other exercise classes, or are we gonna change the pricing on line dancing, or what
how
are we
much do you
thinking?
normally charge?
I don't. In Lafayette, we do a donation,
That's nice.
and so people just do donations, so. Yeah.
What's like the average? Do you know?
It depends. I don't teach a line dance every Friday night, but when we teach a line dance, and some people drop in 5, some people drop in 10. You just never know. I just never know.
Okay, so maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, sounds like pretty
But-
comparable to what we are doing.
It doesn't matter what you charge. I'm going to give everything back to the board anyway. 'Cause I don't want
Okay.
anything for doing it.
Okay,
Well, I think if we could keep it the same prices, then people can use their punch card for that too, which would be
that
kind of
would,
nice.
that would be
To
nice.
advertise.
Good idea.
Option.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, okay,
That's a
so let's
good idea.
keep it the same.
Okay.
Do we have a motion to,
So is that 7? So that is,
Yeah,
okay,
the first one free and then
okay.
do we have a motion to accept the line dancing as part of our exercise program?
Me,
Courtney?
yeah.
Okay, second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
I,
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
so you just have to ask the school, Mary, is that?
So I'll go back to school and say, our instructor says that we don't do boots. And that it is
Yeah.
just soft-soled shoes, and so it'll
Yeah.
be the same kind of
And you
risk
need
to
to
the
just
gym floor
advertise that
as.
on the,
Okay.
and advertise it, be sure you put,
So let me see what they say. I think
No
it's still gonna
boots are-
be
yeah.
a question of time. So you
It's
were
regular
thinking
tennis
Monday,
shoes.
wasn't it Monday night you were thinking?
Mondays.
Mondays?
Mondays seemed like they went better for most
Okay.
everybody I asked. We had a choice of Monday or Thursday, I think, and.
Okay, and Monday night, and what was the time that we thought?
We didn't have a time.
Okay, what time?
What is the best?
What would
time?
be
What do
too
you do
late,
yours,
do you
6 or what time do you do yours?
Well, the family night's 6:45, but I think Wednesdays are easier for the school because they cut off activities
Mm.
after 6:30.
Yeah.
So I don't know when their latest practice is. I don't even know if they use the elementary gym for, if they're using it on Mondays. If they're not, then I think any time would work. If they're using it for exercises, it might be as late as 7. I don't know. Is that, would
On
people
Monday?
come to like a 7 to 8 p.m. on a Monday?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm
I would
free
think
all
like
the time, so I don't know what time is a good time for me to go to work.
Probably go over better.
At 5:30.
that's what I was thinking too,
About
or a little
5:30.
earlier, but you have to remember, the admin of the school don't even leave until 4.
right,
Mhm.
So if they're, I mean, what time does after school care program get out?
Is that in the elementary gym? Do you know what the
I
elementary gym
think it's
uses?
in the gym and outside. I mean, but it's not nice enough to be
Let me just
outside.
send a message to them and see. If not, my other thoughts for locations was the
VFW.
VFW or the Methodist Annex.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big room. It's carpet.
It is a
carpet
big
hard to dance on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Too hard to dance on?
Yeah.
So it
What
has to be a gym or a cafeteria in your mind.
Yeah, you can do a tile floor or a wood floor, but
Right.
you know, you can't really do carpet. That's hard on your knees,
Yeah.
really hard on your knees.
Who, is it still Harrison's that have the big,
Armory.
yes, armory?
Yeah,
No,
They
there's no
do.
restrooms there.
It's not handicap accessible either. I
Yeah,
know
we
that.
play
Really?
pickleball there and there's no restrooms.
Okay.
What about the pickleball place?
Pickleball.
yeah, what about the indoor, what about Browse indoor pickleball court
I doubt it.
area?
No.
I doubt it. They're real
Hmm.
picky about it.
Okay,
Darn.
We're not allowed to have more than 6 people in there for pickleball at the time, so.
Oh.
I doubt
oh
it
wow,
very much.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
What about the VFW?
That's
it's carpeted.
Is it?
Oh my
It's
goodness, it
thin
didn't
carpet,
used to
but
be.
it's carpeted.
I thought it was hard.
What's the one by Robbie's? Is that the moon? What's the one by Robbie's?
Oh, the West Mills.
Carpeted
It's
too, I
carpeted.
think.
No,
It's got
West
thick
Mills was
carpet.
but-
Oh, you
Eagles.
talking
Oh, it's
about?
the Eagles.
I
Yeah,
think-
you got the Eagles and you got the American Legion. That's carpet.
The,
The
Yeah,
Eagles,
American
half of
Legion.
it is not
Eagles is
carpeted,
not
but I don't know. You'd have a lot of clearing stuff out.
Oh, yeah, because we're open. It would be during operating hours. Yeah.
I mean, you can shut off half of it. That is not carpeted, but there's a lot of tables and chairs, but you really have no clue what your turnout's going to be.
No, we don't.
So, I mean,
I think
Somebody
you want to
suggested,
keep it
not Robbie's, but the stage.
Yeah.
at the
That's
Devon,
carpet,
The Devon.
The Devon's carpet.
Oh, the person was on the stage. Could everybody fit on the stage? No, darn.
I think the school would be our best bet.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I will just be very, very kind and hopefully.
That's what you have, yeah.
Hopefully they'll approve it.
Do some
What if
begging.
what about if the gyms are taken, can you use the auditorium? I know that they're doing play right now, but they don't have play practices on Mondays, I don't
It's
believe.
carpeted.
No.
We use the cafeteria. We
the
used to do
state.
Zumba
I
in the
think
cafeteria.
would also be.
Yes.
Yeah, they,
We
I
used to
asked
do
about
Zumba
that
in
in
the
the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Okay.
I would just say, hey, anywhere with a hard floor, give us an empty classroom.
And we'd have to have people to help to like move tables and move them back and you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know, the cafeteria we used for Zumba and it was big enough.
Okay. All right, let me find out.
Okay, the next thing, the pool building. Do you want to go ahead and finish your thought on that?
Okay, so originally we were thinking that the whole thing was going to be a total teardown because of what we had heard, horror stories basically. So I went, being nosy and all, on my golf cart and I looked in everywhere. Obviously, you can't see in the restrooms. I tried to look in that little room in the middle, can't see in there, but I did look in through the concession stand and it looks great. I noticed there was power on still. I mean, I think there was a hot dog maker. Like it looked good. Like if we could just get that up and running and then our next step would be the restrooms, then we could utilize it and just make a little money and just get our name out there. You know, obviously there's stuff being done here. So it just kind of brings awareness to it. But I know last we had talked, you guys got in there. The restrooms weren't as bad as you guys had thought.
Only two of them
No,
broke that
not
I
at
saw.
all.
Yeah, and I know that one of the concerns was the foundation because of the sidewalk, like kind of the foundation of the concession stand room. But that crack has been there for years, so I don't really know if it's still shifting or if that's prior shifting. You know, I know
Okay.
they've patched it, but
Right. They have patched it, and then when Mary and I was up there, last month, the bricks on the front by the concession stand is bowed out. And if you look carefully, it's all cracked again. It's been fixed, but it's all cracked. So there's something not quite right going on, being
We
that it's
mentioned-
bowed out and
yeah.
then now it's cracked again.
yeah.
So actually I have talked to a inspector today.
Okay, that's what you said last time, an engineer or something.
Yes, I talked to a building inspector about this and he's like, yes. So he's gonna come down on the 27th
Cool.
to inspect that building and see how sturdy it is and whether or not the foundation is damaged. If the foundation is damaged, we'll probably have to do a tear down, at least for that part that's damaged, if it's only just like the concession stand area.
Is that area on basement or crawl space or is it just slab?
I think it's slab. But I don't know, we'll find out that day.
Yeah, if it's slab, I guess I'm just kind of confused about the foundation issues. You know what I mean?
Not to tear the whole building down.
Our hope was
Just to save the whole thing and then add on to it.
so basically the building right now is like a rectangle.
Not the
No.
pool.
No,
Concrete
because-
and all that.
No,
Yeah.
the pool has to be ripped out.
Yeah, it has
It's
to be
un- it's
because it's went
unstable.
on the wayside for too long and it's gotten worse. But our plan was to keep that initial building and then essentially make it into an L shape and add a big building onto it. We would kind of have to dig out into the hillside a little bit. We even went out there and measured for it. And then we were going to use that as basically a little Y. Like, so it would have been perfect. And our mind, speak up if this isn't true, like our mindset was kind of making the Ravine Park the hub of the recreational point of the town again. You know what
Right.
I mean? And we could utilize the trails. We could, but then we kind of got thrown back because of granting and the building, and so now we're back to square one. But that was our thought, and I don't know. I mean, depending on how things go.
The one thing I'm excited about is if we get this feasibility study done and then we get this inspection done and we start looking at what things are really gonna cost. If the Y does come to town, okay, that's still an if because we don't know, it depends on this feasibility study. And if people start attending all these things that they're offering, it shows buy-in by the community and then
Yeah.
they will help us and they will actually help us do more grant writing for the pool. But that, they said that would not be a right away thing, that would be down the line, but they said they could have the pool money raised in 18 months.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how? But they're a big entity, they can do things like that, so.
So like, so initially it's going to be focusing on, she's saying like getting things up like classes, you know what I mean? Like, so we had talked about like cooking classes
Right.
and just basically life skills classes for, unfortunately, things that we struggle with in town.
Exercise.
Exercise,
Exercise
yeah,
classes.
health,
Yeah.
literally anything. So the pool would come second, which is frustrating. Sorry, everyone that's on live. But it's frustrating, and that's like, not to spiral, but that's what gets so frustrating because we get just defeated online. Like constantly people are talking bad, but it's like we're doing literally every route we can, to try and get this started, and then it's defeating when we do something and we still get backlash.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone on live.
What people don't understand with that is all these classes that we're doing it's all fundraising
No,
to
yeah.
go towards all of our fundraising. Yes, we're offering all these classes and they're great, and we're offering more recreational opportunities. And it's our name, Recreation. However, all that goes towards the pool. Everything that we make is going towards the pool.
Right.
So, it's everyone's helping a little bit at a time.
Right. So if we get negative people all the time, or people not going just out of, oh, that's gonna fail. You know what I mean? That's furthering us failing. So
we're
it's
not
like,
gonna fail.
no,
We're-
these little
No.
things that we're doing, just trying to get our
It's
name
no
out.
offense, no, from
Yeah.
starting another nonprofit from scratch. No, you have to. No offense, but you have to just put that out of your head.
No, totally agree.
Just
Totally
go
agree.
forward. And
It's just
constructive criticism is one thing, but
absolutely.
just plain negativity, you just gotta. I'm sorry, folks, you just gotta go. I'm deaf to it.
For sure,
Move on.
completely agree. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, we are gathering compared to our overall amount. We are nickeling and diming and pennying right now, but just to get our feet in the door and get started,
Yes.
it's just going to take time.
So
So
do we have somebody who can do an inspection of the building?
I do have, and he's gonna come down on the 27th. And so we're gonna do that inspection. He's gonna meet me at Taco Bell, and I'm gonna take him over because he doesn't know. I said, well, I don't know that it really has an address. It's just.
It does actually. I didn't think it did, but there is an address. for
There
it.
is,
What time
okay.
is that?
1 o'clock.
I'm actually
That's where
Okay.
when we did that.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Is it really? I knew there was one because
Are they gonna
I
charge?
asked about it.
No,
Oh, they're doing.
he's coming from the state,
Oh.
so there is no charge. He gets paid through the state.
awesome.
So I was like,
Even
okay.
better. Good
And
job,
that's what I
Denise.
said. I said, how much is this gonna cost us? He goes, nothing. I'm like,
That's awesome.
Take it.
Good job.
okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but he's gonna come and inspect the building and tell us what he thinks and what needs to be done and what, so that's our first step.
Great
So-
job.
Good.
Okay, what's the last one?
Let's see. Oh, I talked to Jim about the line dancing, and it is covered under our pre-existing
Oh, great.
exercise
Oh,
classes.
awesome, yeah.
So that's a good thing. So the building for our minutes, Mary, our building inspector is Michael Francis. That's FRANCIS.
And just to go back, Caitlin said that the kids are out at 5:00 school.
The childcare.
Yeah,
Okay,
childcare,
great.
yeah.
5:30 could be
3:15 to
Do
5,
what?
she
I
said.
know Michael.
You know?
I do.
5:30 might be.
Well,
Yeah,
that's who's
5:30
coming.
should probably-
All right.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. Come
Do you have, go ahead and write, there's our login for the grant.
Oh, okay.
For
Good.
us.
Yeah. Okay.
That's our login.
Okay.
Okay, is there any other new business that we need to discuss?
I think so.
No, I do want to say, if you ever text me and I don't respond quickly, if there's ever anything, and I felt so bad for Mary and Denise, I have been like putting people, so I started homeschooling 2 of my kids just this semester, and it has been a whirlwind. So we're just now getting our bearings,
Back to school for you.
and it's still a struggle. So if I don't text back, I'm not a texter, I'm a caller. Please just call me. If you
Okay.
need something posted, like Mary texted me, and then I didn't even see her text for a few days. And my 3-year-old often watches videos on my phone. And
Okay.
so call me, leave a voicemail. I promise I will call you back because
Okay.
it's also our business number. So
Yes, I love that. No, I'm glad you said something. Thank you. Okay.
Any other business? No? Okay, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I motion to adjourn.
7:46.
Second by
Me.
Who's the?
Courtney.
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, February 10th.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Great work, Denise.
So how many
on
people in your
some of
family have you got lined up for the
So when do
euchre
you?
tournament?
I don't know. I think we only
So if
have-
you were to have,
Crazy
what if you would
lives,
have 8
you know,
people, then you would have 2 tables, would you have 2
Do
windows
what?
from?
So